final 2 years as a senior student at the private school, but as I joined college, I am able to bring my previous academic achievement with me. Additionally, I've developed a skill called public speaking while I'm studying. I feel comfortable standing in front of a large crowd and speak to or delivering a message. Now, I understand how crucial it is to honor each person's life, especially those who have made significant contribution to and been able to our nation. Rizal inspired me as a student to go after our dreams and to develop more independence. I've learned a lot from Rizal's life, including the need of overcome challenges that come our way. I respected Rizal because he encouraged us to develop ourselves and become better people and show us the importance of education in our life, emphasizing how it might benefit us both now and in the future. To work hard is the sentence that attract my attention. According to my interpretation of that expression, in order for you to be effective in what I am into and for me to take an attempt to achieve a higher degree of success, you must be competitive, mainly become a crave a dream. I enjoy working hard. It brings me joy and happiness. And I know for the fact that those who made the decision to work hard during their life are those who felt the most fulfilled as they are dying. When I was younger, I had a number of inspiration. One of them was become a firewoman or a chief. However, my dream for me was as a child will be different when I start junior middle school. Math class are what I dream the most at school, yet I want to be a businesswoman. I always feel myself that despite the challenges and the doubters who tell me I can't do it, I must work hard if I want to realize my inspiration. However, since my dream is not the same as their dream, I shouldn't be impacted. They will serve as my source of inspiration as I strive to conquer obstacles because so many people in our community are waiting for us completely the task we began. We must work hard for today's generation, particularly our adored parents. They are exerting a lot of effort on our behalf to reach our objective. We might thereby fulfill ourselves by doing the difficult thing. Additionally, to inspire those who started making them. Each of us experience happiness and disappointments throughout our lives, through our experience. We can feel this many emotions, whether they are positive or negative. While disappointments might make us feel bad, happiness can make us feel satisfied. With our life, Dr. Jose Rizal life can be compared to our own because we experience both happiness and sadness as well as many career accomplishment. Our ideas, feelings, and expectation all influence our levels of happiness and disappointment. We might be motivated by both happiness and disappointment. Traveling is one of the things that I'm thankful I got to do when I was young. I've traveled to a lot of places I've never thought I would go. And in those moments when I've been there, it feels unbelievable. I made it a habit to travel with my family at least once a year or at the end of the year as a method to strengthen our bonds and create enduring memories. Something we are enabled to pass to our family upcoming adaptation generation. Because of my background and interest in attending conference, seminars, and other events, I also travel. That frustration that I feel at the young age isn't simple because a lot of things that you want to feel, but I cannot be there because I can't fit. The cause is that I lack the necessary talent and that no one has never noticed my desiring talent. I can only imagine how disappointed I have been throughout my life. And only I could go back and change things, I will do it. for the talents I am no longer able to show off because I am worried that maybe a lot of people won't like it. Another big disappointment for me at this age is that our culture require us to perform, and I can't haven't much talent in that area. And how I regret the item that I didn't perform or practice at the young age. After this, I had the insight that everything had a purpose and that bad everything happened for a reason. Disappointment is a lesson I must learn in life because will happen again. And even though it hurts, make me strong for all of the disappointment and frustration that I've experienced. I must accept life as it comes. Whether it's necessary, I must accept it. Since the struggle of life has passed and will never return, I must be joyful despite it. I must also express my thanks for the fact that a lot of people now dream of my life and hope they too could live it. In our life is this world, we are always having a fortune and we have a different perspective. Our future is in our work hard. We created it, but also we have guide of ourselves. We have the key to our future. It always in our hands because we are the one who make our own decision in life. It can be beneficial or terrible to us. For me, Dr. Jose Rizal inspired me to pursue our dreams by teaching us about his life and showing us how he lived it. And our fortune is our life. Because of lots of challenges, Dr. Jose Rizal bravely is admirable. He cannot realize at it's the time and continued going to overcome it, still developing and looking for the place where I belong. By discovering it, a lot of circumstance I face is either bad or good. It also by the guide of myself saying that I must be comfort it even if there is a hesitation in my head. But that what I think must face because I don't know if it's for me or not. At least I face everything happen in life is my decision that I've created. By pursuing a dream, it's difficult, a lot of circumstance I need to face for me to achieve that thing. Dr. Jose Rizal taught me to be stronger rather than to be weak in this manner. One thing that I've learned is that don't surrender for those items that you're weak on, since that's the road to figure out where you fit in. And remember not to boast about your accomplishment or where you are right now, since you never know when you might be down. Instead, you should support those that don't bring you your items that are thought for you to understand. Justice and that everything in life requires sacrifice, either it's study or something else. Perhaps the better and harsh realities of life are sacrifice. No one achieves without giving anything. We made sacrifice either for ourselves or to others. No one can equal or even come close to sacrifice made by Dr. Jose Rizal. In order for us to be free, I sacrificed my health by going without food in order to save money for my wants, which make me sick. I also don't know my parents to pay for my wants because I know that their obligation, but I didn't have to encourage to tell them that I am educating myself to independent, so I won't bother anyone. Moreover, I'm willing to make sacrifice for my family's happiness. Even I even if I'm treating them to meal and fast food restaurant or pursuing them a piece of clothing with my last available funds. And one thing I've come to know is how much I felt sacrifice assisting others by acting in and doing things in certain way. I don't care if something happens to me as long as I can help, since I didn't know what would be happen to me if made that thing. Even if there was no replacement, it's also important for me to have a positive outlook so that the young people who came from me will adapt the thing that I made. As long as I behave well, people are free to obey or not. That is the reminder for the youth today, that statement must be used in this era. A lot of people suffer in difficult situation because they didn't apply the thing that Dr. Jose Rizal state, like he know already what will happen in the future, like this today. If we apply that statement, our life will be not be in chaos. We will have a peaceful life, and we haven't have a hesitation to make a decision. For the past years of my life until now, I'm grateful that I use what Rizal state for the heart and brain and soul should be enhanced. And I did it because I love helping people that are around me, especially when they are need me, when they are need help. One time in my life, I met a person that I didn't expect to be a part of my life. There's an hesitation that he wants me, a situation that he wants to eat at a fast food chain, and that time I realized I must treat this person. Even I didn't have enough money, I find ways just to help him. I treat him, and I'm grateful for myself that in a little effort I help. And I'm already helped my parents when the time they didn't have money to pay the bills, and I didn't hesitate to pay for it even though I haven't left as long as I give help. I'm proud of myself because I become a role model for my sister. I motivate her when she is down. I always remind him that use your heart and head, not to listen to anybody, listen to your inner self. I have this decision that I must perform great because it depends on my future. If I will ruin my life, will not be great. I must be giving to the people, and I must not pick and choose whom to assist if I wish to help people. Because Dr. Jose Rizal, it could be benefit me to be better person, and a lot of exceed good deeds I can give. We must use our heart, head, and soul properly because it will give us a better life, and also we can balance our daily living. We must be aware of the things that we will make, especially towards people, and that statement young generation must apply to themselves because the generation today is a prone of depression, anxiety, and bad influence people.